See children, in the previous class we have learnt about the roots. Okay. Now I will show you the taproot and the fibrous root. Okay. And this is a fibrous root. At the end of the stem it has many roots. Okay. Now this is the taproot, and for the main root has small roots. Now in this class we are going to learn about the stem. Okay. Stem part. Where it grows? It grows above the ground. The stem grows above the ground. Okay. Now for the plants like neem tree, the stem is hard, strong and woody. Right? Now this one we call it as a trunk. What do we call that? Trunk. T-R-U-N-K, trunk. The strong and woody stem of the tree. This is called as trunk. For some of the plants like banana, it has a green stem, isn't it? But not that much hard like a neem tree. The stem is weak. See, do you know what is this, children? Yes, it is money plant. It has, what was the color of the stem? It is green in color. Okay. Now, this green color stem is so soft and it is so weak also. Can it able to stand without the support? No, the money plants needs the support to stand in upright. Okay. So what does it need? The support to stand in upright for the money plant. Okay. Now we'll be learning about what are the functions of the stem. Now we'll be learning about the functions of the Now, what is the first function of the stem? It helps the plant to stand in upright position. See here, if you have taken this plant, can it able to stand without the stem? Can it able to stand? No, the stem helps the plant to stand in upright position. Okay, what is the first function of the stem? Helps the plant to stand in upright position. Okay, helps the plant, what is the keyword here? Stand in upright position. Helps the plant to stand in upright position. What is the next function of the stem? We know that the leaf prepares the food for the plant, right? And after the leaf has prepared food for the plant, it is carried to all parts of the plant through the stem only. Here we know that the roots absorb water and salts, right? Now once the root has absorbed the water and salts, it is carried through this stem and then it is taken to the leaves. And then here the leaf prepare the food and then it takes back to the other parts of the plant, isn't it? Is it holding the branches? Yes. The stem helps to hold the branches also, right? Hold the branches. And also what is that next one? It carries water and salts to all parts of the it carries water and salts to parts of the plant. and the leaves are going to prepare food. The food prepared by the leaves is sent to all parts through the stem. Okay. The food prepared by the leaves is sent to all parts of the plant through stem. Okay. Now, so what are the functions of the stem? The first one is it makes the plant to stand in the upright position, and next one is it is holding all the branches, and the third one, once the leaves has prepared the food, first it carries the water from the roots, it takes to the leaves, and once the leaves has prepared the food, and it is going to take to all parts of the plant. Okay. Now here I'll be showing the another one. This also comes under stem. Okay. And where it grows? It grows below the ground. What is this? Ginger. Where it grows? It grows below the ground. Okay. And do you know, children, this ginger helps whenever a person is having a sore throat. Sore throat means, suppose if you are having the throat pain like that, when you have taken this ginger juice, it cures that. And also, it also helps in the helps for the digestion of the food. Suppose if a person is having any indigestion, if he or she has taken this ginger juice, it helps for the digestion also, isn't it? Better take early morning ginger juice, a spoon of ginger juice. Okay, it's very good for health. In the next class, we'll be learning about the leaf. Okay, have a nice day, children. Thank you.